first thing you want to remember anytime you're a beginning flutist is that you want to have great sound production. And this begins by learning how to play on the head joint. And one of the first things we want to do is to make sure we have proper placement on the head joint. And the way we do this is we take this edge right here and make sure that it lines up with this little line on your face, right where your lip and your skin meet. So we want to line those up and blow down. And I suggest to my students that they have a very small oval-shaped aperture and they either blow to their elbow or to their big left toe to get a very concentrated sound. So we can get two sounds doing this. Low and high. And for the low sound, we need to blow down, and for the upper sound, we need to blow much higher, so you can think about blowing to your nose or blowing to your eyeballs to get that upper sound. Now, when we put the flute together, we want to keep this concept. But the balance changes, and it becomes much harder to hold the flute and still keep our great sound. So we want to make sure that we line our flute up with our 4 points of contact. One is our chin, where our lip plate meets our face. One is the first knuckle of our left hand, where we rest our flute. One is our right thumb, which is holding is balancing our flute is a better word, and is our right pinky, which depresses one of our keys. So by making sure we have our 4 points of contact and correct placement of the head joint, we can get a strong and concentrated sound on the flute. Now, one of the things that beginners have trouble with is remembering where to put their fingers. And so what I like to do is number each of my fingers. And my index fingers are 1, my middle fingers are 2, and my ring fingers are 3. And everything else is either a pinky or a thumb. And the first and easiest finger to teach a beginner is 1 and 1 B flat. And it's easy to remember because it's 1, 1, pinky, and thumb. So you're putting down both of your index fingers in your left and right hand, your right hand pinky, and your left hand thumb. And this note has a lot of balance, and it's easy to hold, and it's the easiest note to get out on the flute. So keeping all of those things in mind, you can get a good sound out of the flute, and you can learn your first fingering.